William Shakespeare said, "Honesty is the best policy. If I lose mine honor, I lose myself." Now, corruption begins where there is dishonesty, because dishonesty leads to corruption. In Luke chapter 16, verse 10, it says, "Whoever is faithful with very little will also be faithful with much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much." The book Desire of Ages, pages 716 to 717. Judas had naturally a strong love for money, the love of mammon or wealth overbalanced his love for Christ. Judas saw the sick, the lame, the blind that flocked to Jesus from towns and cities. He saw the dying laid at Jesus' feet. He witnessed the Savior's mighty works in healing the sick, casting out devils, and raising the dead. Yes, Judas was there. He saw them all. Jesus gave him a place among the 12. Jesus even gave him the power to heal the sick and to cast out devils. Wow. But Judas did not come to the point of surrendering himself fully to Christ. He did not give up his worldly ambition and his love of money. The Desire of Ages further said, Judas was the treasurer for the disciples. Wow, of all people. Yep, oftentimes when he did a little something for Christ, a little service for Jesus, he would take money out from that little fund and he would pay himself. He was a corrupt disciple. John 12:6. This he said, not that he cared of the poor, but because he was a thief. And he had the money box, and he used to take what was put in it. He was stealing in there. Yet he was not contented. Judas went further. Matthew 26:14-16. Then one of the 12, the one called Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priest and asked, "What are you willing to give me if I deliver him over to you?" So they counted out for him 30 pieces of silver. From then on, Judas watched for an opportunity to hand him over. Yes, for 30 pieces of silver, the price of a slave, he sold the Lord of glory to disgrace and death. He chose money over morality. He chose earthly treasure over his heavenly Savior. He chose 30 pieces of silver over being with Jesus in heaven forever and ever. Friends, choose you this day whom you will serve. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. A famous hymn goes, I'd rather have Jesus than silver or gold. I'd rather be His than have riches untold. I'd rather have Jesus than houses or lands. I'd rather be led by His nail-pierced hands. The greatest want of the world today is the want of men. Men who will not be bought or sold. Men who in their inmost souls are true and honest. Men who do not fear to call sin by its right name. Men whose conscience is as true to duty as the needle to the pole. Men who will stand for the right though the heavens fall. Be honest, even if others are not. Be honest, even if others will not. Be honest, even if others cannot. He who walks honestly walks securely. This is Jalfred, reminding you to take the Bible as your weapon of choice and keep the faith. And if God is with us, who can be against us? This is Take the Talk.